bring this point up because
Okay.
this is my question to you. Actually, is do you think that once Cody wins at Mania, which I'm putting the house on it, that Cody wins at Mania, do you think that's when he combines it because he's done it before with the Intercontinental? What if and now do you think we'll get the one belt unified, and then it would be a champion on both shows?
I mean, possibly, but I just don't know that I see him agreeing to go on Raw and SmackDown every week because that's like a lot different of a schedule. Like the WWE schedule is a little bit lighter than it had been for so
It is
long, where
pretty
they were.
light now, but it's still intense. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying compared to what it used to be where they were,
Agreed.
traveling for several weeks and not home. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to them doing that, but then also introducing another title. Like if we're trying to kind of like get rid of, in a way, the Universal title, then I wouldn't mind them combining those two. But I feel like then they still need to introduce another one because I do like the idea of having one on each show, especially if they're going to try and keep the roster set for Raw and SmackDown. I would just hate for so many other opportunities for guys to be limited because they went from 2 belts to 1. You know what I mean? Like we've been talking about the need to split them and how big of a deal that would be for so many guys, but the idea of then combining them and leaving it as that, I don't think I would be on board with that.
Well, I feel like they would is what kind of what you're saying is they would make a new one. My issue is I just don't know what you would call it. Like, what do you?
Well, but I mean, who would have thought of Universal? You know what I mean? Like they've
It
got
just
people
sounds
that they
very theme
pay.
parky.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love it. I understand it
Yeah.
because
Oh
of the
yeah.
WWE universe, but I mean, they can come up with whatever they want now. They're not really held back by Vince McMahon anymore. So it's like, I mean, they're
No.
talking about wrestling. I mean, Cody said it on Raw, Ohio Valley Wrestling. Like they're not banned from saying the word anymore. So there's probably some other things that they're more allowed to say now, but I don't know. I mean, I think that would be cool because I loved when he brought back the old Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
it's so
there. I don't know if you
clean.
saw.
You were
but
there?
I was there when he won his first his first Intercontinental title. It was his first singles
Oh,
title. It was
pretty
the
cool.
SmackDown before SummerSlam. So when I met him at Access, it still said Ezekiel Jackson on the title.
That is pretty
So
funny.
he like let me and my friend when we met him like hold part of the title. Like well, my friend held the whole thing, but every time I've ever met a wrestler who was champion, like it's the same thing when I met Christian and he was world heavyweight champion at the time. We met him at a news station. He did the morning, did an appearance on the morning news. And like he was gonna let us like hold the whole title, but I get so awkward and uncomfortable, so I just put like one hand on it, so it's like they're holding half and I'm holding half. My friend would always just like grab the whole thing, and so the same thing happened with Cody. Like I'm just like awkwardly holding like one side of it because I
That's
was like,
incredible.
there's no way they're gonna actually let you hold the whole thing, like I could grab it and start running. So, but yeah, it's funny
I
because
have
the
too much
nameplate
trust in
still
people.
says Ezekiel Jackson. So